Teacher should have quest. Quest is asking question, not to children.
My question is,
And if your students ask questions, they are the best children.
so I have a question to ask you, sir. We heard that you have completed so many degrees. So actually, I
Not completed. I got completion is just like that.
You
People,
received the certificate. Okay. So I wondered how many that many degrees. How have you completed? How? Because no. So many, and it takes a minimum. PG means 2 years. Okay, so PG.
I'm old. I'm 64 model.
So that's only I actually.
See, I had many more chances, but I did not write. See, for example, I completed MA Philosophy, Venkateshwara University. Every moment I am getting one call, but I am rejecting all of them. Must have got maybe hundreds of calls from today morning. More than 1,000 WhatsApp message every day. Okay, I don't know how many of you read Enadu article on me. You don't read newspapers. Teachers are the people who never spend money on any books.
No, we'll buy, sir. But we will maintain our
I am not
library also, our personal
library you
also.
maintain, but I will ask you, how many of you have spent your half of your salary for buying books? I'll come to your house.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, every woodcutter will spend money on sharpening their weapon. Right? I have gone to maybe more than 6 lakhs of teachers so far. They won't spend their money for sharpening your knowledge. I get a lot of calls. They say I am English teacher, but the way they speak, I scold also sometimes. Full of grammatical mistakes. Why? You think that once you got a job, the worst job in the world is teaching. You know this? Because you are unfit for any other job. Try if you can. Prove. If any one of you can get a bank job, if any one of you can get a government job, any one of you are fit for any company on private, you will not get. You understood? Because once you become teacher, you think I know everything. You will never learn. You don't learn. I will ask you, who is a KG teacher here? Okay. Nursery rhyme Tingle Tingle Little Star. Who is the author? See, students need not know who wrote it, but that's a poetry. Do you want to know who is the... Did you had this question? Quest. London Bridge is falling down. All of you. Where is London Bridge? I'm sure most of the... I asked this question to the best school in the world. It is wrong. Principal is also wrong. Don't worry, it's not your mistake. I had 160 principals, CBSE principals of all the Gulf in front of me. I asked this question. The answer which is given by 40 of them were this. I said, you are wrong. You are not wrong because she also doesn't know. If your boss doesn't know, you also don't know. Why you don't know? No? Because you didn't ask this question. Children need not ask, but you should ask. Luckily, I did not study LKG, UKG. No L kilogram, no U kilogram in my life. I directly went to grade 1. That time my father died. So I did not go to school at all. I went to grade 2. It was my own school. We run the school. Ours is the management. I scold my own cousins. Most of them are my cousin. They are my teachers. My brother was my social science teacher. I also tell him, you are not a good teacher. You never taught social science in the class. You are only blah, 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 blah. Nobody understands. I will tell you all that what you speak in your classroom, your children, how much they understood, less than 10%. It's not your fault. That's how our education system. We want to finish syllabus. Renaissance word. How many of your children understand Renaissance word when you teach social science? They don't understand because they don't look at dictionary. Do you know the meaning? Have you seen dictionary? Chemistry teacher should look at dictionary. It's also English word. It's not your language. Correct? What you should do is look at every word by word, ask children, they will learn. 8th grade onwards, you don't have to teach. I only told that I went to the worst school, picked up the worst children. The program is called ICON. ICON means focus and look at it. Only holidays I took them to my place, I taught them. Otherwise, they were attending the government schools. They were all in Malayalam medium. I converted them to English medium, started a new 2 sections. And then all the teachers and parents said they are going to fail in Malayalam medium. Why are you putting them in English medium? Definitely they will fail. I said failing in English medium is more prestigious than failing in Malayalam medium. That is why I changed it. I took them to Goa. That's where I taught them English. No English teachers can teach English better than Goa beach. Correct or not? Goa beach, you will see lot of people, different language, different country. Which language they will speak? There was a rich man. There was a rich man who said, you spend money, make my children good. I got a project like that. So I took them to Goa beach. Ask all the children, you should have courage to ask question. What's your name? Where are you from? Why did you come here? Where did you travel? Lot of questions. Keep on asking questions. If they can ask questions, they are good children. If they cannot ask questions, 3 days Goa beach, they become good. They can ask question to anybody. That's why I change life. I don't teach in the classrooms. I take them out. Got it? That has to be your life. Teachers can change. Within the syllabus, you can peacefully sit. Your children will work more. Now today, you are all working more. Children are enjoying. No. The children should work. You should enjoy. Don't teach. Let them learn. Let them discuss. This time I went to Sharjah to 40 children from 10th, 11th and 12th. 3 days workshop. Guarantee is all of them will get A+ in all subjects. That's my guarantee. It's very simple. 2 months if you learn, you can get 100% mark. So learning was simple for me. You give me any book, give me some time, ask me questions. I will answer all of them. I will get 100%. That's my guarantee. Brain is working, still working.
So if our children are coming from homes where there is no first grade kids.
See, 8 hours is a good time. And not only these children in which I took from 8th grade changed their academics. I changed their families also. You have responsibility because your children will listen to you if you are a good teacher. Correct? They can change their family. See, my children were one parent. Most of them either divorced because that's a border between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. They had a disease. Most of them are smokers. They used to spend a lot of money drinking, smoking. All the parents are very, very bad state.
I think you need to speak to parents now.
I asked, no, it's only children can change. I cannot change parents. But these children can change parents. Every day, I asked them to keep a notebook. How much salary you are getting. They don't work 7 days. They work only 2 days or 3 days. There is sufficient work. People don't work.
Yes.
Got it? There was a carpenter who came to me. Among one of the parent was a carpenter. I asked what is your average income? He said it's 200 rupees. I said I booked you for next 1 year. Per day 200 rupees I will pay. Where do you get carpenter for 200? He will only work 1 day. Next day he will booze. Then next day he will become sick. Correct? So I asked the son to write account every day. How much salary you got? 700 rupees. Next day, cigarette 100 rupees. Drinks 200 rupees. Ration? Free ration. Because he's a poor man. Food no cost. Medical system, per month medicine used to be 3000 rupees. 3-4 months they wrote and said, Papa, this is how you are spending money. Stop drinking now. Every day the son counsels the parents. Finished. They changed. I got the parents meet. Started 5 industries in that place. Many people will learn stitching. I'll tell you, your parents, you take count of them. Many people must have learned stitching, but they never do. Because they did not become professional. Got it? Small initiative. Small scale system. There is a lot of bank ready to give money. You are not a principal of 700 children. You are principal of 700 families. And these people, I'm sure they will be in teaching for the next 20 years in their life because they can't get any other job. Are your children going for tuitions? Yes or no? Tell me. Tell me frankly.
My son is 10th class, but I am not sending to tuition.
You know what happens? You are teaching maths to your students in your class. The same student is going somewhere else for tuition. It's shame on you.
That's correct, sir.
Why not? Listen to me. You are feeding your son morning breakfast. Immediately after that, they go to a shop, a tea shop, and then have masala dosha. You will feel happy or unhappy?
Like,
Now tell me, he knows he is going to a hotel for restaurant for masala dosha. Do you think he will peacefully eat here? He will happy in eating. He will say, no, this is not good. Masala dosha is good. Because he cannot stop eating, he will eat something and go. Because he is not hungry, that masala dosha also not tasty. Tuition students will not listen to any classes. Your class also they will not listen. There also they will not listen. So my shapa to all the teachers who are taking tuitions are, you are the worst people in the world. You will never improve.
1 minute, sir.
Second, your students are the worst students because you are agreeing them to go for tuitions. You should tell them, don't require, I will give you full food. You don't require hotel food. I will make it tastier, better than that. But you should make it tastier.
100% we are making, but thing is, the parents is the concept.
See, I told you, the student is good, you can change parents. The teachers are good, you can change parents. We have always this mechanism. I am telling you because you are teachers. If you want, you can change. Otherwise, I am not complaining you. Right? I have gone to most of the places. The parents are sending them for tuition, not because of the classes, because they don't have a place to keep them. Engage them is more important. Say, but I will tell you, engaging them to when they come to school, you have got a school vehicle. Correct? While going tuition, the maximum number of generally 8th, 9th, 10th grade children which you have, they are all in the teenage. I am a psychologist. I learned psychotherapy. That is the place where they fall in love. That is the place they will lose their discipline. That's a place they will roam around because attendance is not that strict as school. There is no strict timing. They have got lot of free time. I will see most of the time children going together as a pair. I will ask them which tuition center immediately. I don't ask them which school you are going. If you tell this to the parents, tomorrow they will say, sir, please save my child. I am not going to send them. If you tell I will teach them better, they will not be scared. Tell this, they will be scared. And no girls are going for tuition. No boys will go for tuition. Boys are going for tuition because girls are going for tuition. That's attraction for them.
So the problem here is the parents come late home, so they want to engage.
That's what I said first. I told you that first. You did not listen that time.
No, sir.
I said the first thing is they want to keep their children somewhere. Got it? So what you should have? You should have a place in the school where you can keep your children. Assume that the school runs up to 8 o'clock evening. You give the tuition money to your own teachers, yeah? You want to earn more or less?
They come home after 7:30, sir. So how are we going to keep those children that long?
No, why they are going?
Because they go for work.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you know in Hyderabad there are schools which runs up to 8 o'clock?
But we are not running our school.
You run your school, no, pay them, pay the best teachers, let them take tuitions in the school. No, there are teachers, maths teacher here who can teach maths after the school hours for the weak children. They want to stay. Don't you have daycare centers where the kids are kept? You have to keep. The school should run. I'll tell you, you want admissions better, you want good money. I remember in Bombay when some school management asked me, sir, how to make best children, the lot of admissions, they have good facility, admissions or less. I said, very good. You give breakfast, lunch. Third one, pack dinner for parents also from the school. Because most of the parents comes late. biggest problem is cooking for most of the ladies. I have no problem. Okay. So what do? If the school is packing dinner and giving, I'm sure you will get a lot of admission. There are a lot of tricks.
It's very idealistic, sir.
What is ideal? See, everything in the world. I talk about innovation.
Yes.
Innovation, no? Innovation is how to make your creative thinking.
Yes.
Design thinking, creative thinking, innovation. Last 2 lectures in Warangal is innovation for me. So your school has to be innovative. You can do a lot of things. That's what I'm saying. Don't think that I have got only this many teachers with me. No, you are running a big institution where you are the chief manager, CEO is sitting there, and they are all managers. The managers have got 20 families under them. How many children in your class? 45? 40?
40.
Yeah, 40 families under you. You understood? You have to think different. That can be done not by you, not by him, but this group. So I'm only throwing idea. I'm not saying you should take this idea. I'm not saying. You should think about it. What is happening to my children? Okay, his question was something else. So I keep thinking. I have a lot of questions. So when I have questions, what to be done? I have to seriously learn something. So that's how I took. And I'm old, so I keep on learning something. And then I stopped after some time thinking that those days I used to sit at home, learn, write exams, study only. Then 2009 after retirement, I decided no, I am not going to learn. I'll teach. Earlier also I used to, all Saturday, Sunday I used to go to different schools, do science experiment, teach children maths, physics, chemistry, biology, different topics. What subject you want, I used to teach. I used to go and beg teachers.
So, sir, now the teachers will be rather eager to have a next session with you.
No.
But by then they will be
Ask
prepared.
one question. He asked a question. Ask somebody
No, sir,
else.
because our children are
No,
waiting.
doesn't matter. Children have a lot of patience. They will enjoy more than here.
Yes, sir, they came without breakfast.
Your Madhya Pradesh will not work. I used to teach. This is the problem with the teachers. See, I used to teach 48 hours. You give your children, tell their parents for next 2 days they are not coming. They will sit in front of me, I'll guarantee.
Sure, I can rather show.
48, I had children 48 hours in front of me.
Sir, the little kids of class 1, they're appreciating everything what you spoke. That is testimony.
I make them to sit. No, I tell the KG teacher, keep quiet, keep quiet. They are shouting. And what if the child is seeing somebody is shouting? How can they keep quiet when somebody is shouting? Understood? Don't speak. Shh. Then they will keep quiet. If you speak, they will speak. If you don't speak, they will not speak. Very simple. This is what I do. And you make first child to shh. The second child will speak. Got it? That's how I do. So we are role models. Why I am saying is learn. We are role models. The interest should be there inside you. Yeah.
Sir, my question is the parents why they expect 10th grade? Because actually they are not up to the.
I'll tell you why they are expecting 10th grade. India's best mathematics, biology, commerce, English, college. Will you be able to tell? You are in 10th grade, teaching your children. Don't you have to tell you have to go to the best college in the world? At least the best college in India. Which college is very good for English, maths, commerce, physics, chemistry? Tell me. Okay, I'll tell you. English, listen. English, it's St. Stephen's College. You know the application can be put only by children who get 100% in all subjects. Otherwise, you cannot apply. That's a minimum qualification. So, mark is must. Without mark, you cannot get into the best college.
And how is the psychology of the child?
See, every child can get 100%. Every child can get 100%. Their brain is very good. If they are not getting, the reason is the teachers. See, this is, I'll tell you, when I make a pickle, achar in a bottle, when I have a factory, do I make all the pickle very good or some of them very good and some of them very good? All very good. All the lemon which I select, the mirchi which I select, I do choose, right? Here you have no choice because the previous class just sent them like this, rotten one. That's why I'm saying from small children onwards, you can do it if you cannot. Why I took 8th grade children and changed them? They are now, the worst children who will not become anything in their life. Now, 6 of them are under Wipro on a fellowship. One is in Germany doing PhD. All of them became very good in there. I have got a WhatsApp group. I'm feeling so happy. I have 90 kids who have become something in their great world. Their parents said these are useless fellows. Teachers said they will not become anything. I said, give me, I'll change. Only 1 year I taught. Rest of the year I said you can now learn. Only 1 year I teach, and then the rest of the year they know how to learn. What you are not teaching, you are teaching maths. You are not teaching how to learn maths. No. You have only examples of problem to tell. This is how maths has to be analyzed. That's it.
No, I clearly told them the maths how to do it.
I am not saying you as an individual. I am saying general. Yeah, it was general.
So the parent problem is what way we are teaching.
See, I'll tell you. In front of me, teachers are only there. No parents, right? So we will not talk about somebody who is not here. Now one party will say the other party is bad. They ruled bad, therefore we are ruling. Let us not complain. We are also parents. Just now your PTA president, somebody asked me my son is not doing. I said son has lot of complaint. No, I have got lot. He started complaints. How did I stop? I said you ask children, they will say my parents are not good. We always complain another. Let us not do it. You cannot change parents because parents are not your class. You are not taking class for parents. I am not taking class for parents. So I keep them away. I told you specifically, if you change a child, if you ask them to get inspired, a teacher is not to be taught. They should inspire children. If they can do it, then your class, everybody should be 100%. I have got my own students who become teachers, chemistry teacher in Payyanur. Right? I have seen her after long years. She said, all my students always get more than 70% in chemistry. At least 10 of them are 100% always. None of her children are less than 70%. She makes sure. And she is in a KV. Kendriya Vidyalaya. If you teach or don't teach, it's like a government job. Correct? But she made sure throughout her life, every student who passed 10th class from her class, above 70%. You give the worst student, she will make 70% chemistry. Tell me how many chemistry teachers here? Yeah. Periodic table by heart full? Huh? Do you know there is a song, periodic table song in UPD? You ask your children to learn one day, next day they will by heart. You don't have to by heart. I may not remember, but I make my children go to YouTube or record it and sing it on it. Send it to all of them, say by heart and come tomorrow. So all of them is there. That's it. Chemistry teaching is very simple. If they know periodic table, every chapter you know, this chapter belongs to this part of periodic table. This chapter belongs to this part of periodic table. So therefore this is gas, this is metal, this is carbon compound. So you are classifying. They don't even remember what is the classification if you don't mark chapter wise in the periodic table. So periodic table is the base for them. Every class is with the periodic table only. Got it? They learn. They find interest. Oh, it's great. Now I know chemistry. No, that should be the idea. Every subject is like that. You must make them to find interest. I know parents are not good, society is not good, education system is not good, syllabus is not good, but I am the best.
I never said that.
I mean, I'm not specifically, it's a general class, not for you alone. So the statements are not for individual. Understand that. So if I am a good teacher, I love maths and physics because we had a great physics teacher. Now when I go back to my village, my physics teacher comes to see me because he feels that I am so great, I have got a space scientist as my student. He is 72-year-old. When I conduct camps in my house, I have got children from the engineering colleges, they will come and my physics teacher, 9th class, who taught me will show electronics to them. He is still a physics teacher now also. I remember when I went to Dubai, I had got 400 children in my workshop. Somebody asked me who inspired to learn physics like this. Then I said I have got an Anandan master who was my teacher and he inspired. During tea break, one small girl came and told me, Anandan master is my grandfather. You know the feeling of a grandchild? And I took her to stage and said, yeah, she is my kid because my teacher's kid, right? You ask, I don't know, Rajita, my brother's teaching notebook I am keeping in my shelf. Handwriting is so beautiful like a printing. So There are teachers who inspire, right? So they should remember. Your value is throughout their life they will remember you if you are a good teacher.
There are certain innate problems here, sir. Parents don't allow the children to come after the holidays, and they extend the holidays. And these are the kind of holidays, when you have festivals.
I'll tell you, 365 days. Kerala 200 working days only for schools. 165 days holiday. Bandh, Hartal, everything added, it will become another 60, 70.
This year we faced it with the RTC.
You don't require to learn. One of the best college, SN College, Kannur, the best result was when the college run only for 60 days. If you run more days, result is bad.
Okay, so 2 months take another workout.
You don't have to learn. Your syllabus is not at all that big to teach for 200 days, I will tell you. MPhil class in Sacred Hearts College, Ernakulam. MPhil physics, one subject I finished in 1 day. I only have to tell this is how you should learn. The rest you go and learn. They called me for second class. I said not required. You ask your children. They may not require my class. Already I finished. They learned. I asked them to put assignments. Everything was done digitally from some other part of the world. Send the question paper. Exam was conducted. Evaluation done. Everything digital.
We need you very often, sir.
I am sure teachers don't have to. You only have to tell them how to learn. They will do it.
We need you more often.
You don't require. I'll tell you, you don't require me. This is good enough. Because you have your own teachers, you are really good. Otherwise, they will not perform like this. But today's performance, how much effort you have taken, that much effort you are not taking for examination.
No, sir, 3 days only.
That's what I'm saying. Rehearsal. You rehearsal many times before performance, right? How many times you run before an examination, model exam, one for namesake? Every day conduct examination. When I said the test paper examination is required, I am not joking. Every day examination. They will change. Exam becomes so simple and casual for them because every day examination. That's how you should.
The poor tenths are going through the grind, sir.
Every day. I have gone to, in Hyderabad itself, there are schools where I went. When I started talking, and they said 5 o'clock, let us stop. He said, sir, our class time is up to 8 o'clock every day for last 1 year. 10th class, 1 year, they run.
Till 8.
Yeah. Aurangabad I went, they were ICSE syllabus, central government syllabus. No, they don't have 9th class.
Yes.
They don't have 9th class. From 8th directly 10th class for 2 years. There are so many different methods. You don't ask how can they do that. They can do anything. You can also do many things. Within the restricted time, you can do many things. I cannot speak like this in Kerala. There I will not speak like this. Immediately finished. But Hyderabad, I am sure you can make it happen. Correct or not?
Yes.
In my own school in Kerala, I cannot change. But I can do it in Palakkad. Palakkad is close to Tamil Nadu. So some changes are possible. Children, they are brilliant than you.
Techniques and skills, I think, sir.
They are brilliant than you. Social science teacher, you write exam, you may fail, but they will pass. So what is required is, give them direction. Usha runs, but Nambiar doesn't run that fast. But Nambiar knows how to make Usha run. Correct? Nambiar will not run that fast. So you have your children with you. They have good, they can take any stress. They can take a lot of subjects in them. See, you are only teaching maths in 10th, but they are learning maths, chemistry, physics, biology, which you will not be able to learn. You write social science and chemistry and physics, you will fail. So we have only something to be done. They are doing 7 subjects parallelly, right? You understood? So do you think they are not bright? They are bright, brilliant children. I have a lot of faith in children. And I have a lot of faith in teachers. But slightly more, I am ready to do it. It's my kids. Your children you are doing, they will do it for you. Correct? That should be your attitude. That from KG onwards. Okay? Now I am sure you will Google. Now DrTPS is my name. DrTPS. DrTPS, London Bridge is falling. You will get a video there. There already this class is given. Okay? Now, how many of you are Keralites? Yeah. When I used to go to Kerala, I will say, what is it? Twinkle, twinkle, little star you sing once? I did not learn this.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Minnum, minnum, taragame. Next line.
How I wonder what you have.
Endal budamani drishyam. Mide, mide, manat.
Like a diamond.
Vaiduryam pol minnunnu. Mirsu, mirsu, agashamlu. Mirsu, mirsu, agashamlu. You can translate into Telugu.
Yes.
You don't do it. But do it in your classroom. Ask your children to do it.
They will try.
They will really enjoy.
They-
Paine, paine, agashamlu. Now you start thinking. This is what I want from teachers. This is what a creative teacher will do. Okay? Then they will listen. They will be interested. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm going to get. Something great is going to come in the class. That should be the spirit. Arthamainda? Good enough?
Good enough, sir. You have kept us thinking.
944 74 37 94.
No, sir, the number will reach all. I'll send it.
Okay, now sit down. I'll tell you how to teach. Sit down. Don't write. No telephone. I will make you to by heart my number now. Otherwise. Only once I will tell. Not 2 times. Teachers have to be very strict. Only once they should tell. 2 times if they tell, children will not listen. Only once. I am going to tell my number only once. No copy.
No, sir. Silent and
I will tell only once. But how do I tell? I will not tell 944743798. Like that, if you tell, you will not tell. Like that, you finish your syllabus, they will not understand. But stop in between, give some time to think, ask them to repeat. Next, ask them to repeat. You can repeat internal, but no sound. But I will ask one of you, definitely I will kick. This is recorded. You cannot complain. No police complaint will go because I recorded. And if no police complaint also, no problem. Because minimum DGP has to come to arrest me. None of you know that I am from police. Do you know? I am from RAW. Do you know what's RAW? This part I will cut. Military intelligence.
Right?
Military intelligence. So I am from military intelligence. Director General of Security. I am from Prime Minister's Police. I was a deputy director there. So no small fellows can come and arrest me. That's not that simple, right? So I will beat means 944 74. Now repeat all the 5 numbers internally. Internally. 37 948. Okay, now you may have doubt whether it is correct. Just ask your friends who is sitting beside you. Discuss. Tell the number to them and check whether it is correct or not. See, just here during this time, this many calls came to me. Just here in the room. So what's my number? You understood? Your children will learn like this. But you repeat 3 times. You repeat 3 times. If I repeat 3 times, you will not remember. You will not learn. You will not by heart it. Tell slowly. Ask them to repeat internally. Correct? Then tell them I am going to ask you last. You don't have to ask. They will learn. So this is the method to teach. Okay? Slowly. They will learn. Everything they will learn. I love maths teachers. Because maths is my subject. My PhD is in mathematics. Okay? I love English because I learned English. I have taken, I have been taking, I took, I was taking, I had taken, I had been taking, I shall take, I shall be taking, I shall have taken, I shall have been taking. This is how I learned my tenses. But it is still, however, nevertheless, all the similes. The dictionary used to be by heart, but yet still, however, nevertheless. Lie, lay, lane, lie, lie, lay, lane. Lie, lied. Two different lies are there. This is how I by hearted. And by the time I did my graduation, I translated Macbeth. Whatever I learned in my class in English, I translated into Malayalam. That's why I started writing my books. The best method to learn, translate into our mother
Sir,
tongue.
you must be having more than 48 hours in your day, sir.
No, I am not still as busy as Modi. Correct. See, we think we are busy. One of the best thing is, I never say I am busy. Yeah, my son is there. He is traveling tomorrow. My cousin who came from Bombay is there in the house. Yesterday night only he reached. I would have spent this time with them. But that makes no difference to society.
Thank you so much.
You only have to take your time for what purpose? Your priority matters. Now, why I am spending today? Because next week I am not here. I am going to Kottagudam. I am talking to 24 different government schools. They understand only Telugu. I am not good in Telugu. I speak Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi. Avade, ange, alli, akkada, idhar, udhar, here, there, where. That's it. All languages are same. Ami Bangla bolchi, I am Bengali here. So easy to learn only when you feel like learning, right? So you can. It's not very difficult.
SNVB taught me Telugu, sir.
Huh?
SNVB has taught me Telugu, but I came without the knowledge of Telugu.
Yesterday, my Republic Day talk in Malayalam, I pasted, posted, videographed, and then put some pictures inside and posted. It's in Malayalam. But I am sure you will get Telugu also can understand because most of them are about Republic. So you will know. And beautiful pictures are kept there. So I do video editing. So it's simple. You think you want to do it, you get time. So it's not, everybody has got 24 hours.
It's all in the mind.
I am here in Sikh Village, Bhavanpally. So what's my number? 944-74. After that, you should make your note. Don't give notes to children. Ask them to write note by themselves. You understood? Don't tell, take down my number 944. They will write 944, but they will not learn. Once you learn, ask them to write. After writing, ask them. I am going to tell you again, check once. Got it? Don't give note. Ask them to take. Don't give class. Ask them to take. Take class from you. You understood the difference?
Yes.
English teacher will understand better. Don't give, but take. That's more important. But they are not taking, you are only giving. They are throwing it. You understood? That's the difference. I've got a book on educational multimedia. It's called Adaptive Learning. I have authored a book.
The thing is, the books are not available. We should go to.
You have to be digital, amma.
Digital.
You have to be
Yes.
i11 Pro, the latest in the world, with the 3 cameras. You have to be digital.
Yes.
This is GoPro 7, the latest. Everything has to be latest. And you have to look cute. Then only students will look. If you look ugly, who will look at you? They will look. Teacher is coming. I don't want to see them. So you should give them. No, not makeup. You give them extra bonus for looking good. Send them to some makeup centers and then they will look at you. Correct? Imagine Shah Rukh Khan is teaching physics. Amitabh Bachchan is teaching Hindi. Then it will become interesting, right? That should be there.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. But it's not the last thank you. I think there will be many more thank yous.
Have more sessions.
Never
Get time, we'll have more.
No, but I think we should pursue.
No, my time is for somebody else. I have decided my life time is for somebody else because my wife is a scientist. She is working. She is Dr. P.V. Radha Devi. My both sons are doing PhDs. One just submitted. So I don't have anything in my life. My life is for somebody else.
2007 is actually.
And I am rich. Rich.
2007 was actually a very glorious day or year for the entire community who is getting your benefit. But otherwise you were caught up with the other job. But now after 2007 or 9, sir?
2009.
9. After that things have changed.
No. Otherwise also every Saturday, Sunday in Hyderabad, I used to go to different schools and colleges. Otherwise, 2 years in Delhi, 103 times I travelled to South.
Okay.
Only 52 weeks. 52 weeks is 104. Except 1 week, every week I travelled.
Yeah, sunbeams are
For
not
some
just
classes.
For the house. Sunbeams are not only for one place.
You keep travelling. I go to Northeast, Himachal Pradesh. I conduct 9th class children workshops, 1200 children for 3 days. And you are all blessed. You say that the facilities are not there. To travel 20 kilometers there, it takes 6 hours. 20 kilometers. Because you will see the school is there, but between Brahmaputra river. 30 kilometers away is your bridge. I go all that places. And temperature is too low. Shivering. Children, they will never listen to you. But still I go there to spend the time for those children. They will come and touch like this. They will scare, they touch and say. I said, why do you want to touch me? I want to go home back and say, I touched a Indian space scientist. Because they feel they are not part of India. No, we never go. Nobody goes there. It's such a place. Nobody travels there. You know, it's beautiful. You must, VKV, Vivekananda Kendra Vidyalaya. VKV, DrTPS. My name is DrTPS, don't forget. DR for doctorate, temperature pressure second. Top police service. TPS, thermal power station. Okay? Malayalatile Tallipudi Shashikumar.
They don't know the meaning.
DrTPS. Okay, go and search VKV, Vivekananda Kendra Vidyalaya. You will see the classes which I take there. Beautiful children. Their English is fantastic. Much better than my English. Because they don't have their own script. From childhood, they have to write their own language in English only. They learn very fast. Mary Com. Cinema, have you seen?
Yes.
If you have not seen, go and see movie, Mary Com. Have you seen the latest yesterday released movie, Panka?
No.
What is this life, yeah? I see all movies on the release day. Last week, 10 movies I finished. Every movie. Without a movie, there is no life. There are a lot of movies to encourage teachers. I will list them and then give you.
All these are biopics.
10 teachers must watch movies. Go and Google. Go and watch movies. Don't watch. Learn movies. Yeah, wonderful. Kichki, beautiful movie. Hitchki, beautiful movie. There are a lot of beautiful movies. If you miss them, you cannot become good teachers. So I have a lot of time. I keep hundreds of movies on my backpack all the time. Okay? Now go and Google DrTPS or this telephone number you Google. Fine? You will get.